Welcome to the Eaton UltraShift Plus and Fuller Advantage Series Automated Transmission Features and Benefits presentation. Before we get started, please keep in mind that there are a number of different types of shift controllers depending on your vehicle make and model. Contact your vehicle manufacturer for specific details. There are many differences that make up the Plus in the UltraShift Plus over its predecessor, the UltraShift. The addition of an electronic clutch actuator is the key. The electronically activated clutch enhances low-speed maneuverability and offers much more driver control. The ECA is also on the Fuller Advantage series. So let's dive right into some of the most exciting features of Eaton's automated transmissions. One of my favorite features is Hill Start Aid. Hill Start Aid prevents the vehicle from rolling in an unintended direction for up to 3 seconds before it times out. The driver can accelerate at any time during that 3-second period. Hill Start Aid is automatically enabled when your vehicle is facing uphill on an incline greater than 1% and is in a forward gear. Bring the vehicle to a stop by pressing the service brakes and then releasing them. At that point, the driver has 3 seconds to launch the vehicle without rolling back. Again, you can accelerate immediately or anytime during that 3-second period. Similarly, when the vehicle is facing downhill on a decline greater than 1%, Hill Start Aid is automatically enabled while in reverse mode. Bring the vehicle to a stop by pressing and then releasing the service brakes. As before, you have 3 seconds to launch the vehicle before the Hill Start Aid times out. You can apply the throttle right away or anytime during that 3 seconds, and Hill Start Aid will prevent the truck from rolling forward. Another Eaton automated transmission feature is the clutch abuse protection. If the clutch starts to overheat, a CA will appear in the driver display with a warning tone. When this happens, full clutch actuation must be completed quickly. If not, the system will either open the clutch if the throttle is not applied, or close the clutch if the throttle is applied. If the abuse continues, the system will open the clutch and remove throttle control briefly to allow the clutch to cool down. Another Eaton automated transmission feature is engine overspeed protection. The transmission system automatically upshifts when necessary to prevent engine overspeed in drive, manual, and low modes. Shuttle shifting is another nice feature of the Eaton automated transmission. Shuttle shifting from reverse to any forward mode is allowed if the vehicle speed is at or near zero. The system also offers skip shifting. When appropriate, the transmission may skip shift when in drive mode. On grades which require more power to maintain a constant vehicle speed, Fuller Advantage automated transmissions use small step technology to quickly shift to a lower gear. This may seem early, but it's normal. There's a smaller ratio step between the direct drive 9th and overdrive 10th gears, so the transmission downshifts earlier. Even in direct drive 9th gear, the transmission maintains a fuel-efficient engine RPM range. Another cool Eaton automated transmission feature is auto neutral. If the vehicle is left in drive with the parking brake set, the system will automatically shift into neutral. When auto neutral occurs, the letters AN will appear in the gear display. The driver must select neutral first, then select the desired forward or reverse mode. Eaton automated transmissions also allow the driver to adjust the start gear default based on weight. If the second gear default is too sluggish for your load, you can change the start gear default to suit your needs. The final feature I'd like to discuss today is creep mode operation. When operating in creep mode, the transmission system will maintain the current gear while the vehicle is at idle. This feature saves your clutch from overheating when in heavy stop-and-go traffic. To activate creep mode, simply select manual mode. The default setting for creep mode to operate while in drive is disabled for line haul applications. Creep mode can be engaged while moving simply by selecting manual mode and easing off the throttle. Creep mode can be entered as traffic is slowing and does not need to be enabled from a complete stop. Next, apply the throttle until you feel the clutch engage. Then slowly release the throttle pedal. Remove your foot from the throttle and allow the vehicle to idle in gear. To exit from creep mode, simply apply the throttle or press the service brake. I hope you've enjoyed this brief overview of the operation of these key features of the Eaton UltraShift Plus transmission and Fuller Advantage automated transmissions. Next is a short video containing critical information to make your job easier and protect your drivetrain. There are a few critical operational differences between the UltraShift and the UltraShift Plus and Fuller Advantage automated transmissions that drivers must understand to avoid catastrophic clutch and driveline failure. First, always avoid two-footing. Never apply the throttle and the brake at the same time. Do not improperly slide the trailer tandems. Consult your fleet professional for their recommendations. Unlike the UltraShift, which requires more engine acceleration in reverse, the UltraShift Plus and Fuller Advantage series only require slight throttle pressure when backing up your vehicle. Do not continually accelerate when sliding the tractor fifth wheel or engaging the fifth wheel with the trailer kingpin. The driver should let off the accelerator halfway to the kingpin engagement. Even though the transmission uses an electric clutch actuator to launch the vehicle, the clutch can still overheat and slip with improper use. This can occur not only on inclines, but in normal traffic congestion if the driver is continually applying and releasing the accelerator. Do not slam into a loading dock. Once again, unlike the UltraShift, with the UltraShift Plus, you barely need to touch the throttle to move in reverse. Feathering the accelerator when close to the loading dock is recommended. Performing any of these practices improperly can result in catastrophic driveline failure when operating the latest Eaton automated transmissions. So let's review these critical warnings to ensure you avoid catastrophic damage to the clutch and driveshaft. Always avoid two-footing. Do not improperly slide the trailer tandems. Do not continually accelerate when sliding the tractor fifth wheel. Do not overheat the clutch. Continually applying and releasing the accelerator is clutch abuse. And lastly, do not slam into a loading dock. Feather the accelerator when near the loading dock. For complete information about the UltraShift Plus and Fuller Advantage series automated transmissions, please refer to the long-form Driver Operation Manuals TRDR 1110 UltraShift Plus and TRDR 0980 Fuller Advantage. Thanks for watching.